Have you ever asked yourself why it's so hard to build good habits, but so easy to fall into bad ones? This isn't just about discipline. It's about how your brain is wired, how your environment shapes you, and why change often feels like you're swimming against a powerful current. Before we can find a solution, we have to understand what's really going on under the surface. Think about it. Good habits almost always ask for something from you. They demand effort, patience, and delayed gratification. Waking up early, exercising, staying focused, showing up even when you don't feel like it. The problem is, there's usually no immediate payoff. The results are quiet, invisible, and slow to appear. Your brain doesn't get that instant reward, so it starts asking a dangerous question. Why am I even doing this? Without that instant feedback, your motivation just fades away. Bad habits are the complete opposite. They offer immediate comfort, escape, or pleasure. Mindlessly scrolling on your phone, eating junk food, procrastinating on a big project. These things calm your mind right now. They reduce discomfort in the moment, even if they create bigger problems down the line. Your brain is wired for efficiency, and bad habits feel incredibly efficient. They provide fast relief with zero effort, which makes them dangerously easy to repeat. This doesn't mean you're weak. It means your brain is doing what it was designed to do: conserve energy and seek rewards. Thousands of years ago, this instinct helped humans survive. But today, in our modern world, it often works against us. Our lives are filled with easy dopamine hits. Everything is engineered to grab your attention and keep you comfortable. Good habits feel unnatural, not because they're wrong, but because your environment is constantly pulling you in the opposite direction. Another reason good habits are so hard is because we expect them to transform our lives overnight. We start with these huge expectations. We imagine becoming this disciplined, focused, and consistent person in a day. When reality doesn't match that fantasy, we get disappointed, and disappointment is the fastest path to quitting. Bad habits, on the other hand, come with no expectations. They don't promise to change you. They just exist, quietly waiting to pull you back in whenever things get a little uncomfortable. Then there's the issue of identity. Bad habits often align with who you already believe you are. If you see yourself as a procrastinator, or someone who avoids discomfort or gives up easily, then those bad habits feel familiar. They feel like you. Good habits challenge that identity. They force you to act like the person you want to become, not the person you are right now. And that internal resistance makes everything feel so much heavier than it needs to be. The environment plays a much bigger role than most of us realize. You don't fail at building habits because you lack willpower. You fail because your surroundings make bad habits easy and good habits hard. Your phone is always within arm's reach. Junk food is everywhere. Distractions are endless. Meanwhile, good habits often require preparation, structure, and setting boundaries. When the default option is the bad habit, it always takes effort to choose the good one. So, how do you actually change this? You stop fighting your brain and start working with it. You stop relying on motivation and start redesigning your environment. Make good habits ridiculously easy to start and bad habits much harder to access. Reduce the friction for the behaviors you want. Increase the friction for the ones you don't. Change what's visible, what's accessible, and what's automatic in your space. You also need to lower the bar. Seriously, most people fail because they aim way too high, way too soon. A good habit doesn't need to be impressive. It just needs to be repeatable. 5 minutes of something done every single day is infinitely better than one perfect hour done once a week. Consistency builds trust with yourself, and that trust is what builds a new identity. Over time, what felt difficult becomes your new normal. Another crucial shift is learning to sit with discomfort. Good habits often feel uncomfortable at first. That's the whole reason bad habits exist, to help you escape that feeling. If you never learn to tolerate a little bit of discomfort, bad habits will always win. Real growth doesn't come from comfort. It comes from choosing what is uncomfortable now, so you can avoid what will hurt you later. The truth is, good habits don't feel good at the beginning. Bad habits do. But over time, that feeling completely reverses. Good habits start to feel rewarding because they align with the person you are becoming. Bad habits start to feel heavy because you can finally see their true cost. The real challenge is just surviving that early stage, when your effort is high and the reward is low. So if you want to build good habits, stop asking why it feels so hard. It's supposed to feel hard at first. Instead, ask a better question. How can I make this just a little bit easier to repeat tomorrow? Because lasting habits aren't built in big moments of motivation. They are built in the small, ordinary days, through tiny actions repeated long enough to change who you are. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who might need to hear it, and subscribe for more quiet reflections on growth and becoming better, one step at a time. I'll see you in the next one.